women involved in the mob. See, part of our problem is we don't have hardly any women fans. When I
No,
do
exactly.
anything, you're probably the same way. If you notice, you do anything on Facebook where you can look and see who your fans are, there's not many women. And so I'm kind of trying to figure out some way to put some more things out there that women might be interested in.
Yeah. Well, funny enough, it was with a conversation that I had with Alan Lindblom. And we were talking about myself doing a feature. I was going to invent a character. She was going to be a female character linked to the mafia. Um, and people obviously weren't aware that she was a woman, but they were afraid of the persona. And it turned out to be a woman. And Alan said, but we find out at the beginning that she is a woman. There's a prologue, and there she's talking to her uncle, who is the friend of the local boss, and blah blah blah. So at the start, we know as a reader that she is a woman, but the people in the book, they won't know she's a woman until the end. She's a silent assassin, and he's like, well, I'm not too sure about that. And then he started explaining the readership of NCS, and I said, well, perhaps they don't know about women. That's why they don't understand, because I suppose most Americans, as in most British, they only really know the above the line stuff like Lucky Luciano, Carlo Gambino, John Gotti. They know the names. They don't really understand the Sicilian side. I don't think they don't understand so much the Camorra or Ndrangheta.
Yeah, that's true.
And the women there are completely different to how the women are in the American Mafia. The American Mafia, the women are there to support and love their men. That's it.
Yeah.
But with the Camorra, with the Ndrangheta, they have, and even to some extent, the Sacred Corona unit. They're all the Italian, apart from the Sicilian Mafia, the other organisations out there, the women seem to play different roles, and they go through 3 different stages as well of those roles. But then I suppose people like Pepetta, being born with 4 brothers, she was the eldest of the 4, 3 brothers, and then her father was he was a boss, and her uncle, his brother, he was the main boss. So she was, what other life was she going to lead? And that's why I opened with her with women in mind as well, because she was a beauty queen. She killed for love. She met someone else. The son got killed because of that relationship. So there's a lot of stuff in there. I don't write love stories, but there's a lot of stuff in there that I think women can relate to, and I've shown it to a few women, and they've really really enjoyed it and said for the first time they've actually connected with something the mafia rather than be at home cooking dinner and cleaning the dishes. Which is what most American mafia women are about. I mean, they're like Stepford wives, aren't they? Really?
Oh yeah.
But
that's really interesting. You know, the reason that like Casino and Goodfellas were so popular, and in The Sopranos, was they brought the family, the women, into it in some manner. They really focused on them quite a little bit and made an important part of those stories. So that's, and I know when I tell stories, I never, there's never any women to talk about in the American Mafia. I mean, there just isn't any. So I'm going to try to do something here. I tell you what, David, I'm gonna run down there. It'll only take me about 15 minutes to get down there and get connected up with him. And what's that? It looks like you had an explosion down there at your hands.
I've just tried to cancel a call and I hit a flash button.
Okay, that was funny. I wish you could. I'll show you this little video. It's like this bright blue light came flying out of the bottom of the screen. Like, oh my God.
On the phone. Well, 15 minutes is fine. That gives me time to. So what do you want to do tonight then, Gary? Just a test, really.
Say that again.
Did you want to just do a test, or are you going to run with the first? I mean, are you going to do it as I produce
Actually,
it or publish it with NCS?
I think let's just do a test today.
Okay.
We got a couple other things we're going to do. We'll test it out at the coffee shop. I'll call you from there. We'll try it again from there. I just want to test a couple different internets, and I want to get this is my phone. I'll get my iPad out and just try a couple, 3 different tests, and then we'll actually more formally do it at some other point in time here in the near future. How about that?
All right, sounds great to me. All right.
I'll be back.
How do we cut off?
I don't know how you get off. You just start